Welcome to Sign for the Times. The Society for the Involvement of Good Neighbors, commonly known as SIGN, is a not-for-profit agency in Yorkton, Saskatchewan, Canada, that provides 24 social and community programs and services that fulfill its mission, provide leadership, programs, and services that assist, support, and empower children, adults, and families to achieve lifelong success. My name is Dick DeRuyck. Our podcasts explore those programs with people who have used the services of SIGN, but also with others, organizations and businesses who share our goals and who assist clients of SIGN. Serendipity, the thrift store located on Broadway in downtown Yorkton, is one of those businesses. It is located across from what many of us still call the Parker Quine building, on the south side of the street, next to the railway tracks. Serendipity is operated by the Yorkton Victory Church, established in 2009, and now located in what was the Ukrainian Orthodox Auditorium at the corner of Bradbrook Drive and Lakeview Road. With us today are Pastor Mark Laudamus of Victory Church, Sandra Chevery, who is the manager of Serendipity, and her husband Warren, a volunteer at the store. Pastor, it seems to me that the church's motivation for operating a thrift store likely has little to do with making a profit and much more to do with providing a service to the community.
Yeah, absolutely. It was thought of, and after the Sally Ann store, the Salvation Army store had closed down, I got calls immediately saying, "What are we going to do with the hole in our community?" Unfortunate that it happened, and so we said, well, we need to have a thrift store, so let's see what we can put together. And the help of the community and the desire of people that wanted to be involved just stepped up to the plate, and it just all seemed to come together. That is really what the church is all about, right? The church is there to help people get a foothold and get moving in the right direction, or not necessarily a handout, but a hand up. And so that's why we, here even at the store, are available for people that are struggling, or if they have fine options or whatever, we can help. They can come and volunteer here to help deal with some of that stuff. And and it's always about giving back to the community, right? So.
Yeah, I'm sure, like SIGN, the church is looking to be good neighbors to the community.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, SIGN is an awesome organization that has got their hands in many different pies, and does so much for the community and surrounding area. And so it's great that we can all partner together as churches and organizations just to be there to help the people, right? Being the good neighbors, right? So.
Your church is. It's not new, but it's relatively new compared to some of the churches that have been around for a long time. How would you describe your church, your denomination?
What motivates us?
Yeah.
You know what? I was a youth pastor in another organization several years ago, and we didn't plant Yorkton Victory Church because there wasn't enough churches, or we didn't fit in another church, or we just have a plan that if to raise people up to become leaders and to become a part of doing ministry also, and a desire to help us, feed and look after people and do whatever we can in the community to be a helpmate to even the other churches, right? My vision has always been to train people up, because as I was growing up in a different organization, we really did not get an opportunity to use our giftings like I felt we should, and I see the giftings in so many people, no matter what their physical or maybe they've got some physical disabilities or whatever. Even as myself, who's legally blind, I'm not going to let that hinder me from doing what I feel God's called me to do, and I see that in hands and helping other people too. Even every day we counsel people, we talk to people, we encourage them to do what God's called them to do, and be a part of a solution and not a part of a problem, right? So,
right. Well, thanks very much. That's an excellent explanation of why you're in this. I'm going to ask Sandra. as the manager of the store, Sandra, there's two sides to the operation of Serendipity. I've been in the retail business. You receive goods and you sell goods. Let's talk about receiving the donations first. The most of what you have, or all of it, I'm assuming, is donated. Who are the people that support Serendipity through their donations?
Well, we have a lot of people who come in. Like, I get phone calls all the way, like, as far as Esther Hazy. I get them from in Manitoba, like, Russell and that. Like, they want to donate here because they heard of our good deeds that we've been doing to help homeless and people who's had house fires, things like that we just donate them. We don't ask for money. So, like, we've got clothes and housewares, and we have toys, we have furniture that's been coming in. Like, we get just everything that you would need to set up a house, we would have here.
What kind of things could you use more of if you had, if you were to tell people, what do you run short of?
We run short of baby clothes mostly, and of course furniture. We can't keep that in.
And is that furniture? I mean, would not be easy because people got to bring it to you. I mean, it's bigger stuff, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it is harder to deal with, and for our room that we have in the back, sometimes it gets pretty cluttered too. So what I do is when we get furniture is I post it on the Facebook Marketplace, and I deal with it like that, and that way people can see what's online, and then it makes it easier for them to come and see if that's what they want or not.
Right. So what conditions should things be in? I'm assuming it needs to be usable, but do you do anything with them afterward? Are you able to do cleaning or fixing before you put it back out for sale?
No, generally we don't have the facilities to wash anything. So we ask that things are gently used and clean. Like, no rips, no tears, all the buttons need to be on, because like we don't have the time or the resources.
So ideally it should be in a condition where you can basically put it right back out in Serendipity in the store, and it's ready for somebody else to use.
The way I say it is would it be something that you want to buy by donating it to us?
So if it's if they would like to pick it up, get it themselves, if it's in that kind of condition, then obviously it's something that you can handle. How do you decide on what something is worth? How do you decide how to price it?
Sandra, she's been involved in the retail business for a number of years, so she determines the prices. Sometimes she does Google things to see what they're worth, and like then appropriately adjust the price so they can be a good deal for everybody. Yeah.
Now, once the goods are out on the floor, people select what they want, they pay for it, and it's theirs.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that there may be some people who can't afford even the low prices that you charge, or who need help in other ways that you discover when you chat with them and when they're in the store.
Yes, that's right. Quite often we'll come across, just an example, Dick, there was a lad in here one day. He was starting a new job, and he needed a pair of work boots, and we were able to help him with that. If we charged him, I think we charged him very little. No, actually, I think we gave them to him that time. Yes, the boots, work boots. Yeah, we did. We gave them to him just to help him get, he's starting to work. He's trying to help himself. So, why not?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So as Pastor Mark said, people are prepared to help themselves. You're prepared to help them.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah. It's nice to help people that want to help themselves.
You don't sell any new goods, do you? Everything it's all used?
The odd time we get stuff that comes in, we still have the price tags on them, and which is not, it's nice that way, but we don't sell them at tag price, right? Again, we standard discounts it, and it is nice to get stuff like that because then you don't have to really inspect them.
True. Yeah. Yeah. You about a year ago, or a little more than a year ago, you people might remember you were on Second Avenue for a while.
Yeah.
You're now on Broadway. Tell us exactly where that is and how people get a hold of you.
Well, we're located on the west side of K&M Motors, on the west side, between K&M and the railroad tracks.
And there's a parking area there
Right
where
by the
people
skateboard
can.
park.
Oh yeah, right, yeah. And there's a parking area there where people can pull in.
Yes, there is. Yes, thankfully for that. And it also in this area here, there is on-street parking there as well.
And right in front of the store.
And the phone number here, I'll give you the Sanders. Okay, 641-5465.
Okay, and people can call that. Should they make arrangements with you ahead of time if they want to bring something that they're donating?
That would be nice, but they don't have to.
Okay. I'm assuming that if it's larger stuff, though, that needs to be moved out of a truck or off a trailer or something, that you'd like to know in advance.
Yes, that would be. We do have quite often people that donate furniture and stuff. And they come with trucks and trailers, and we do like to have time to organize for space.
Now, what hours, what days, and what hours is the store open?
So we're open Monday through Friday from 10 until 5, and Saturdays 10 till 4.
And that's both for drop off and for people that want to go shopping.
Yes.
And I'm assuming that while we're still in this whole COVID situation, you're asking people to wear masks and do the social distancing thing.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we always have everyone has to wear a mask when they come into the store. And generally, I don't have a whole lot of people in the store at one time, so they're pretty good at doing their social distancing. And I have sanitizing pumps so they can sanitize their hands when they come in, when they go out, whenever they want to. Always available.
Sandra, you have previous experience working in retail, because I know people who remember you kindly from your work at other stores in Yorkton.
Yes.
Is there more personal satisfaction in helping people in Serendipity than it would have been when you were working in strictly commercial business?
Yes, most definitely. There's a lot more satisfaction working here because I can actually, help the people out finding certain things that they need, or if I don't have it, I make a list, and if I can find it, then I call them up and they're coming back. They're so happy that I actually remembered to let them know that I have these things. So yeah, and to see people who come in like from abuse situations or things like that, and I just let them shop, and they're just overjoyed for the help that they're receiving.
Thank you for what you do, and thank you for talking to us today about Serendipity. And again, thanks for helping the people in the community. It's greatly appreciated. New Sign for the Times podcasts are available every 2 or 3 weeks. In upcoming podcasts, we will talk, among others, with the manager of Youth Life Skills, a program that assists teenagers in our community. If you have comments or suggestions, please feel free to email communications@signyorkton.ca or use the contact options on our website at www.signyorkton.ca. We are also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at Sign Yorkton. Thanks for listening. We will talk again soon.